On January 16th, Mitch Marner became the fastest Maple Leaf to 700 points. He did it in 622 games. Now, that's an amazing feat. The only problem is that Mitch Marner plays with a much better player on his team in Auston Matthews. And, it sucks for him because Auston Matthews is going to have his name beside every single Maple Leaf stat and record, franchise stat and record that matters. And, it's just things like this. So Marner becomes the fastest to 700 points in 622 games. But Auston Matthews is at 599 games and he's at 689 points. So Auston Matthews has 23 games to score 11 points and become the fastest Maple Leaf to 700 points. Now, I would like your thoughts on this. You guys tell me. If and when all this is said and done, and this era of the Maple Leafs with Mitch Marner, Matthews, Nylander, when this era comes to an end and they're old and retired and they're gone, and when you look at the stats and Auston Matthews has got the most goals, most points, most this, fastest to 200 goals, fastest to 300 goals, fastest to 400 goals, fastest to 500 goals, fastest to 600 goals, fastest to 700 points, fastest to 600 points. How much does this hurt Mitch Marner's reputation as a Toronto Maple Leaf? How much is it going to hurt the legend of Mitch Marner when he's done and retired, when you look down the columns and you don't see his name beside anything? It's an interesting conversation. It's definitely a conversation to be had at another time at with a larger forum, larger venue. But how much does this hurt Mitch Marner's legacy as a Toronto Maple Leaf if he doesn't have his name beside anything? Because every time he did something, another Auston Matthews came and did it maybe faster or better, or it sucks for Mitch. I can see why he has the chip on his shoulder. He's not going to have his name next to anything, maybe other than just assists. Mitch Marner will always have probably the most assists, fastest to this many amount of assists. Probably that's his category. Everything else is going to be owned by Auston Matthews. So, Auston Matthews has got 23 games to score 11 points to become the fastest player to 700 points in Maple Leaf history. You think it'll happen? You think he'll score 11 points in 23 games and take the mantle from Mitch Marner? You guys let me know.